Okay, so I want to do a little video on the Libra full moon that we just experienced last night on the 11th of April. So this moon has really stirred up a lot of energy within us, within our physical bodies. Now, every individual has had their own separate experiences that has taught them the deeper lessons of how you really feel about love in relation to everything, in relation to the man or woman you with, in relation to your children, yourself, your job, your calling, your beliefs, any isms you have, any shadows or past experiences that like traumas that you haven't worked through. All of that has been like the energies around us has allowed for those types of questions and answers to surface within us, if that makes sense. So all of us have had our own separate experiences of learning what we really feel about life. And there's a group of us that are extremely excited about life, that, are doing everything possible to move forward, to make peace with everything they hadn't made peace with in the past, and, just journey forward. And then there's a group of people that are more like individuals, and individuals are corporations, and corporations are inanimate objects, meaning that their hearts are frozen. So they're more like robots than humans, and legally they classify as such. So you have to understand who you are. Now, if you have chosen the path of love, then you're going to love knowing me, because the path of love is all about freedom, and I'm all about freedom. So I have taken the first 34 years of my life to study every avenue of what I deem freedom to entail. I have acquired a lot of legal knowledge and experience. I've acquired a lot of customer service experience. I've created my own loving, beautiful family that, exists in our own dysfunctional but unique way. I won't say dysfunctional, because that's like negative. We're not dysfunctional. We are unorthodox, I can say. Like when my children are getting out of hand. I have an 8-year-old and an 11-year-old. My 11-year-old is my daughter, and her hormones are raging lately. So she gets an attitude about everything. I don't like the whole violent thing, like, I have to rush up on you. I get the psychology behind that, and we will cover that sometime soon. But if you're interested in looking into it, then you can look into plantation. I'll think of the name in just a moment. And this happens a lot too. So it's normal if you're having conversation like I am right now, and then in the midst of your statement you lose train of thought. That's a part of the ascension process. That's one of the features. Regular headaches, a thirst for water, loss of appetite, sleeping a lot, heavy meditation. Like, these are all, well, not heavy meditation, that's how you manage it, but like all the things that I said before, heavy meditation are all the symptoms of you definitely experiencing an ascension right now. And if you are, then you might be lost as to what to do next. And that's where I can be like a really awesome guide for you. So, excuse me, I'm hacking up a whole lot of coal because I have been eating a horrible diet and I'm creating so much mucus. I've definitely been blessing my food, so if you guys are familiar with that and you do it, then that's awesome. If you're not familiar with it, blessing your food is just praying over it, talking to your food, and asking for it to purify your body and, you know, do good within you. But, you know, if you're saying that prayer over, you know, a dozen donuts, that's totally against the cause. Like, it's okay if you, prime example, I haven't had Krispy Kremes in a long ass time, and I just went with my king. Well, actually, I did have it with his friend like maybe a month ago, but before that, it's been like a couple years since I had Krispy Kreme, maybe like 2 years. So, we went and had some, and I had 3. And oh my gosh, it was so rich. It felt heavy on my stomach, but I had 2 the night of, and I had 1 the very next rising. And I blessed that, and I purged. It came like right out. It was crazy. Like, my body really did respond. So communicate with your body. Communicate with the universe. If you're experiencing anything that feels odd or weird right now, just become present, ground yourself, and ask the energy to leave. If it don't feel good, just tell it to go away. This new moon has, it's been making me deal with a lot. I'm a runner in life. Whenever I have anything fucked up to deal with of any nature, I run. I deal with the situation as best I can. I make peace with it. As a Gemini, like, I genuinely make peace with the shit. But as a Libra, moon and ascendant, my nigga, I be gone. So, I'm working on that right now. And so I've had to learn how to be present and how to address situations that have really hurt me mentally more than emotionally, in all honesty. Like, I've been running away from facing the emotions behind the situations because I've been traumatized by how horrible it's going to feel. But when I finally faced it, I realized the worst part was just the thoughts I had about facing it. This new moon has been about things coming to a head, kind of like you pumping a pimple. The shit is coming out now. And anything that does not serve you, like the shit that came out the pimple, you have to do away with. It's separating itself from you if you have not already separated yourself from it. So a lot of people right now are having a hard time within their emotions, where they feel lost. You know, maybe you just found out a horrible truth about your own family and you don't know what to think. But I'm here to inform you that regardless of whatever your circumstances are, whatever they are, you can still look at it and say, okay, I've learned my lesson. And sit your ass down and write them lessons down. Write them out. Make peace with what you learned. And after you write it out, release it. Let it go from your heart. There's an incredible meditation that I'm going to link in the description below that I strongly suggest. It is over 47 minutes, but it's so fucking worth it. I've been listening to this meditation for a long time. For the first 3 months, I listened to it every day. Every day. Some days more than once. And that's how I got closer to who I am. That's how I was able to really say farewell to all of this negative energy and just really doing the work that I needed to do on the inside so that I could detach myself from all the things that I attach myself to negative on an energetic level first. Now they're falling away from me physically because I already did the work in the underworld. You got to go within yourself. You got to study yourself. This new moon energy is about you, learning you. What do you want? We all want love. This is a journey about love. What you know about love? That's what the moon want to know. And it's forcing you to figure it the fuck out. Those of you strong enough to use your lessons to inspire the